Please be seated. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the splendid building, the Whitworth Hall, for this graduation ceremony. I'm extremely grateful for all of you that made the time and effort to come today and brave some of the inclement rain and thunderstorms and things along the way. It's highly appreciated. Of course, I would in particular like to welcome our graduands here, whose magnificent achievements and lots of hard work we're here to celebrate here today. And particularly I'd like to thank over the other side of the hall here so many friends and family. It's great to see you here, and thanks again for making the effort to come. And also, more formally on behalf of the university, I'd like to thank you for all the support that you give to these great, fine people over here who we're here to celebrate today. We know that sometimes it's actually a bit more of a team effort. They're the main strikers, but there's a big support team behind them for both moral and financial and occasional handkerchiefs and wallets and things. So thank you very much on behalf of all these great people over here, to thank you for the support you've given them. Apparently they've all booked you into the French tonight, and they're paying. Two things I can't quite understand: how they're going to pay and how you're all going to fit in. But anyway, it's a lovely restaurant if any of you ever get the chance to go. So, turning back to our graduates here, who we're deeply proud of, all the tutors and staff and senior members of the university, extremely proud of what you've achieved. And today's a great opportunity for you to enjoy that and celebrate it with family and friends and whoever else you've managed to grab on the Oxford Road while you're coming here. When you decided to study at the University of Manchester, many of you made a very deliberate decision to come here, and you made a very important decision to invest in your own future. And that investment, actually, you might think starts to pay dividends now. For us, it started when you first turned up, and in many different ways. So obviously, during the course of your studies, you've gained many exciting skills and lots of knowledge, which will help you to find success in future years. And of course, many of you have finished the first round of your assessments, those lovely exams, all that dedicated revision, maybe a bit of last-minute work of the textbooks before you walk in. So some of that's behind you. I know some of you also will go on and do yet more assessments and study, which is great as well. But the things you've learned so far, the skills you've got, will pay you dividends in the next round of study and the other things you might do in the future, whatever that might be. Of course, we also want to try and make sure you have a balanced life, as well as your academic activities. And in this great city of ours, of course, we have many exciting distractions besides our academic pursuits. I think one of my favourite quotes, some of you may have seen the banners that we have down Oxford Road during certain parts of the year. My favourite one is actually from a DJ who's on BBC, who said, "Manchester, the place where they believe tables for dancing on." I hope that when you leave, you think that desks are for studying at, patients should be looked after nicely at the bedside, and hopefully still those tables are for dancing on. So I hope that you can enjoy and take that away with you, whatever you're doing next, both that mixture of having fun, but also taking other things seriously when it's required. Of course, whilst you've been here, you will have forged many strong and supportive friendships and relationships. You'll find that they'll probably continue for the rest of your life through both your work careers and your personal relationships in the future. They're things to be cherished, and today you can celebrate not only your own success, but the success of your fellow friends and colleagues. So, to put things simply, your achievement in completing your degree is truly significant, not only for what it says about your own commitment and accomplishments, but for its value and the strong platform it gives you to build your chosen career and to achieve your goals. Of course, today means that you actually formally join the university as a graduate and become formally a part of the university. So what is this university that you're joining and graduating from? Of course, as you know, we're the largest university in the country, one of the very best in the world, but our ambition doesn't stop there. We want to be one of the best academic and scholarly universities in the world to achieve sort of top 25 place. And to achieve that ambitious plan means lots of different things. Obviously, it means investment in buildings, looking after beautiful buildings like this one, which had all of its windows refurbished last year, to build and have lovely buildings across the road where I think you get your gowns in the can, as we normally call it locally, but also brand new buildings that stem all the different activities that we see in the university. So some of you may have parked in the big public car park, called the swimming pool car park, and straight opposite that is this fantastic black building, which is the new National Graphene Centre. I'm told it's actually 2 buildings in one, so the inner one floats because they try to get rid of vibrations when they're making this fantastic graphene-based material. And then through to the other side of the campus, the newly refurbished Whitworth Art Gallery, which about a week ago won the National Gallery Prize in the UK. So if any of you have any spare time while you're here, please go and see both things. I think it reflects something about the university where we have cutting-edge engineering and material sciences with a magnificent building through to a lovely refurbishment for arts and the humanities just along the way in Oxford Road. But having said that, in my view, the university is not really solely based on its buildings. Primarily, it's about its people. Unlike many other forms of institution, a university wouldn't be a university without its people, the diverse range of them, and the different activities that they take part in. And that includes all you chaps and chapesses down here. So all the things you've contributed while you're here and the things you'll go on to contribute as you go forward, both within the university and outside of the university. So many of you have helped and contributed in many different ways while you've been here during your studies, and we're extremely grateful for those. Of course, you reflect on your experiences and you tell us how to make things even better, things that are going well, things that we can do better. And that's very important for us in thinking about the blueprint for going forward with our bold ambitions to be the very best in the world for all the different things that we do in the university. I know many of you also contribute to activities outside university and to this university's very strong commitment to social responsibility, which I think is a very unique selling point of Manchester and one I hope that you'll all take away with you, even if you're not in Manchester anymore. So obtaining your degree is a hugely important milestone, and you should relish it with your every success. But I hope this is the beginning of your journey and not the end of your association with the University of Manchester. So your investment continues way beyond today's celebrations. Our career service continues to offer you help and support for 3 years, and you can continue to make use of our world-class libraries. And perhaps more importantly, you'll become a member of our alumni association, which will help you to remain in contact with the university and link you with more than 250,000 previous alumni of this university, a really quite staggering number of people. And so wherever you go and work next, whether it's here, somewhere else, somewhere around the world, just statistically, it should be fairly easy to find another Manchester graduate who you can share good memories with and also come back to us in the future. So you can help us in many ways as an alumni, as ambassadors for the university, wherever you are, in helping us with student placements or employment, and directly in the development of the university in the years to come. So to finish, I just want to say that we sincerely hope that today will not be your last contact with the university. And remember that our doors are always open to you, wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Thank you very much. So I now invite my colleague here, Professor Tony Fremont, to say a little bit more about your school, and then we'll get into the main business of today. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice President. As you've heard, my name is Tony Fremont and I'm head of the Manchester Medical School. And can I also welcome you to this beautiful hall. Looking around, you might think that the university is a Victorian institution, but in fact it goes back before that. The university was founded in 1824, but medical students were first taken into Manchester in 1752, when the new Manchester Royal Infirmary was opened. The Manchester Medical School itself, the one that we now recognise, was opened in 1874, and in 1883 we were given our charter to award the degrees of Bachelor of Surgery and Bachelor of Medicine, the degrees we're awarding today. So you are the 132nd cohort of Manchester medical graduates who are graduating Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery. We number amongst our past and present alumni many notable doctors, including currently the most senior doctor in the NHS, Professor Dame Sally Davis, the Chief Medical Officer. It was in the 1950s that Lord Stopford defined both a vision that still drives us forward and the liberal educational principles that make the school, our programme, and our graduates respected across the world. By 1973, when the building that bears Lord Stopford's name and where many of our graduands will have spent the first 2 years of their medical training, when that building was opened, the school admitted 200 medical students, and we took another 70 into our clinical programme from St Andrews. We've continued with that link with St Andrews, a partnership now that has been going on for a long, long time. And it is a great pleasure to have with us today two of the senior academics from St Andrews. Welcome. It's a reflection of the quality of the medical education offered in this university that as the number of doctors required for the increasing size of the NHS grew, so Manchester was asked to take on more students. We now graduate about 450 doctors a year. One of the recognised strengths of our medical course is that in years 3 to 5, our students, unusually for British medical schools, are immersed completely in the NHS under the guidance of our educational teams at 4 centres across the northwest of England. Today, we're marking the achievements of students who undertook their clinical studies at Salford and at the South Manchester Teaching Foundation Trusts. Our course was recently reviewed by the General Medical Council. They continue to be extremely positive about the quality of our education. They cited in particular the way we work with local communities to produce one of the most ethnically and socially diverse medical schools in the UK. They also cited the preparedness to practice of our graduates, the intense respect shown by our students for the rights of patients and staff, and the way in which our students and we have embraced modern technologies in learning and also in medical practice. Gaining the skills to become a modern doctor is not easy. Ours is an extremely intense programme, but those who stay the course, and of course today we have those students who have, and most of the people who join the medical school do, have a grounding in medicine that they will find is second to none. So we're here today to celebrate the achievements of students who, by hard work and sheer determination, have graduated from one of the most relevant medical education programmes in the UK. We are extremely proud of their achievements, as I'm sure are you, their families and friends. It therefore seems only fitted that we should take this opportunity to applaud them in recognition of what they've achieved. But their achievements are not theirs alone. The position that they've reached today could not have been gained without support. Only as they go into the world will they realise the value of a Manchester medical education. But I know from talking to many of them that they already fully realise they owe something much greater and more long-lasting to you, their friends and families. Whilst we have made them the doctors they will become, you have made them the people that they are. So I would like them to take this opportunity to show their gratitude and appreciation publicly. Can I therefore ask all our graduands to stand, find your families and friends and wave to them. Oh, and you can wave back. Okay, guys, don't make a meal of it. Thank you. Thank you. Learning isn't a one-way process. As head of school, I meet large numbers of our students who I can only fairly describe as inspirational. They show dedication, understanding, candour, and occasionally realism, and display an overwhelming enthusiasm for life, both within and outside their studies. This isn't just my view, it's reinforced by my colleagues in both the NHS and the university, from whom, on almost a daily basis, I receive positive feedback about our students. Therefore, on behalf of all the educators across the NHS and the university, can I and my colleagues on the stage congratulate all our graduates here today, and also thank you for enriching our lives and educating us over the last few years. And as the person who has ultimate responsibility for ensuring the quality of our graduates, can I just reassure everybody else in the room that your health is in very, very good hands. I will now hand over to the hospital deans from our clinical teaching campuses at Salford and South Manchester to present their graduates to the Vice President of the university.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery with honours and distinction, Nancy Allen. Lauren Marie Fairclough. And for the degree of Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery with honours, Hella Buckman. Sophie Rebecca Fox. Joseph Thomas Froggatt. Ailish McQuillan. Prashina Naran. Polly Rusby. Naseem Sharif. And for the degree of Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, Rohit Agarwal. Nur Imani Ahmad Puad. Saeed Al-Hakim. Saad Ali. Sena Aslam. Hannah Aslam. Mary Aspinall. Fiona Marie Balmer. Tasneem Banji. Miriam Barclay. Susanna Bell. Alice Kate Bishop. Claire Bonner. Bilal Chowdhury. Brian C. Kit Chin. Michelle Chin Zen Chong. Marcus Anton Clark. Rebecca Jane Crosby. Jordan Alexander Daniels. Christopher Davis. Meridal Day. James Anthony Dunning. Benjamin James Earl Wright. Murray Barker. Singh Agwo. Dean Hannay. Sophie Lorraine Harris. Aidan Hazelgrave. Andrew Hill. Paul Ivy. Stephanie Jane Jokan. Gajan Kamalatharan. Carrie Ann Kiernan. Amy Lambert. Sue Hui Lee. Su Sin Lim. Emma Sophie Linden Morris. Katie Lodge. John David Machin. Andrew Madden. Rachel McCarthy. Emma Louise McEldowney. Alex McQuillan. Asma Mekhalfia. Maria Mikhalidou. Mandeep Singh Minhas. Emily Montague. Charles Moorcroft. Siddharth Nadio Singh. Oliver James Negus. Rihanna Netherton. Fraser Patrick Mellis O'Brien. Ayo Olua Blessing Olomolaye. Xian Ui. Mayu Otsuka. Aaron Thomas Pakenham. Liam Peng. James Phelan. Rianne Prophet. Jennifer Claire Ramsey. Sophie Ann Rogers. Selina Sandhar. Harriet Elizabeth Sanderson. Mohammed Wasim Sarfraz. Benjamin Simpson. Alexander James Smith. William George Henry Staff. Dharmaraj Sunthar. James Harvey Fearon Sutcliffe. Wei Fente. Joshua Thompson. Lucy Victoria Trevor. Elizabeth Vincent. Jonathan Mark Visser. Ibrahim Wasim. Christopher James Watson. Alona Weir. Natasha Westbrook. Lydia Williamson. Yusuf Khan Yeru. Danesh Sakai. Michael Heng Sang. David M. Zhu. And for the degree of Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery with European Studies, Mehek Assad. Christopher Chilston Vos. Claire Donaghy. David Andrew Gilliland. Stephanie Ann Lacey. Zainab Mahate. Elsa Michaela Nordblatt. Mark Pang. Sophie Rabas. Gabriella Shanks.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery with honours and distinction, Alistair John Frater. Charlotte Emily Pollard. And for the degree of Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery with honours, Rebecca Kate Bamford. Charlotte Bishop. Elizabeth Claire Fiona Carr. Daniel Timothy Craig. Josephine Ellis. Miriam Leach. Rebecca Alice Lucy. Wee Hung Ma. Mohammed Motari. Jennifer Ogg. Aaron David Smith. Alexandra Helen Thompson. And for the degree of Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, Sabahat Abra Ahmed. Shweta Apaya. Jessica Austin. Eleanor Pitt Watson Barnes. Rachel Barrett. Paige Beck. Emily Boardman. Michael Bork. Emma Bradley. Joshua Brown. Joshua Burke. Emily Victoria Capper. Matthew John Chapman. Katerina Dalcol. Claire Catherine Davidson. Amrita Kaur Desi. Will Dodwell. Daniel Doherty. Simon Doyle. Oliver Edge. E. Sui Melvin Gann. Samantha Rui Jingan. Abarimi Gautham. Simran Gag. Harrison Gray. Jennifer Green. Kerry Hall. Sophie Handy. Frances Kate Harris. Rebecca Claire Harrison. Maria Iqbal. Yalda Jamali. William Jones. Matthew Thomas Jones. Paige Hannah Yvonne Kendall. Suzanne Kershaw. Shireen Khan. Sadia Khan. Xu Ying Kaur. Daniel Christiansen. Joseph Lewis. Rosanna Long. Clinton David Lowe. Nuala McGinn. Basim Manzoor. Charles Samuel Joseph Marshall. Rachel Matthews. Matthew May. Hannah McCabe. Catherine Grace McWhirter. Melissa Morton. Dana Alexander Tan Mult. Robin Enya Mulhall. Mir Nurshad Amin. David Ross Nichols. Luke Nicholson. Sam Parker. Carla Myra Pope. Nora Amira Ramley. Studies with honours, Susanna Lant. Jameson Yao Chung Lua. Shelby Ramsamy. Louisa Mary Samuels. Saina Zayan. And for the degree of Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery with European Studies, Lorna Mary Clemens. George Melvey Frankie. Kirandeep Kaur Joel. Joanne Elizabeth Skinner. And for the postgraduate diploma in community medicine, Sylvia Quattoquia. And for the postgraduate certificate in public health, Chukwudi Amafula.
Now, there's only one thing that we need to do before the Vice President can close the ceremony. And I'm going to ask in a minute all those graduates who today have graduated with Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, no matter whether it's with all the other bits and pieces, to stand and raise their right hand. However, without wanting to embarrass her, I know that Dr. Harris has only recently damaged her leg, and I don't know whether she can stand on one leg and raise her right hand. I will leave that decision entirely to her. So, but if she falls over in the middle, I'm sorry, I have nothing to do with it. So I will ask all our graduates today to please stand. And for those of you who want to follow this, oh, she is. That's wonderful, isn't it? Well done, you. And for those who want to follow what we're about to do, it's on page 58 of the programme. So I'm going to ask you all to raise your right hands and then repeat the affirmation after me. The affirmation is our version, modernised, of the Hippocratic Oath. So if you would raise your right hands and repeat after me, I affirm that I will make the care of my patients my first concern. Treat every patient politely and considerately. Respect patients' dignity and privacy. Listen to patients and respect their views. Give patients information in a way they can understand. Respect the right of patients to be fully involved in decisions about their care. Keep my professional knowledge and skills up to date. And recognise the limits of my professional competence. Be honest and trustworthy. Respect and protect confidential information. Make sure my personal beliefs do not prejudice my patients' care. Act quickly to protect my patients from risk. If I have a good reason to believe that I or a colleague may not be fit to practice. Avoid abuse of my position as a doctor. Work with colleagues in the ways that best serve patients' interests. In all these matters, I will never discriminate unfairly against my patients or colleagues. I will always be prepared to justify my actions to them. I so affirm. Thank you. Well done. Be seated.
Well done, everyone. You got there, we got there. The amazing high heels are always tremendous. I thought the boys did particularly well, actually. Those of you going into psychiatry or maybe into psychiatry one day, a fantastic antidepressant is to see all your smiling faces as you come up, so thank you very much. It's a great tonic for me, and I'm sure for everyone else. Okay, so it's my duty to close the ceremony, so I'd like you all to stand, please. So formally, on behalf of the university, I once again congratulate all of you who are graduating here today on your excellent achievements, and I wish you every success and every happiness in your future lives and careers. I now declare the ceremony closed.
you.